Hey everybody, Frank here from the Music Gallery. Welcome to the shop, and thanks for spending a few minutes with me. You know, I always like to tell you about the cool pieces that come in to the shop, and I'm surrounded by four beautiful pieces that John Crüe, one of our good buddies who you've met here several times at our Fender road shows. We waited, about a year and a half for these. And what we did on these particular guitars that kind of make it not so much unusual. Actually, we're going back to basics. As you know, Fender team-built and master-built guitars can be made today with just about any of the elements that Fender has used over the last 65 years. And that includes fingerboard radiuses and neck changes and things like that. We keep hearing from guys that, gee, you know, I wish they would make more of the vintage correct neck shapes and radiuses and frets and so on. So we had John kind of do his famous relicing, but make the necks vintage correct. So what all these guitars have, vintage radius, vintage fret wire, John's his very special 60s oval C-shaped neck. It's thin, yet not skinny. It's a nice full C shape, but not fat. It's just like perfect. And John does that oh so well. This is an alder body. John goes out and picks out not just some nice light pieces of wood, but some bodies that have like exceptional tone. And this comes from years and years of going to the wood pile, listening to each piece of wood with a tuning fork, and selecting the best sounding. Then of course when he puts the guitar all together and gets Josefina to hand wound, these are the hand wound 60s, but the special tone bone 60s John Crüe special pickups that just complement everything about this guitar. And of course John's very special aging and relicing process. We have these in 4 different colors. The color I'm holding here right now, at quick glance, might appear to be like a aged Olympic white or something like that, but look real close. This is actually aged Sonic Blue. Sonic Blue is a very pale blue back in the day, and when it faded because of the nitro lacquer, the lacquer would kind of yellow, and various Sonic Blues faded different ways, and this faded very, very lightly to almost white. And if you look close, you can see the blue in there, and then you can see the patina of the yellow lacquer that happens over time. So this is so accurate to an old finish that's 50 plus years old. John did a remarkable job. Of course, he did it on the 3-tone sunburst, which, as you can see, kind of faded almost to a lot more like a 2-tone. And of course, Fiesta Red, and this is a new color, a newer color, graffiti yellow. Not a vintage correct 60s color, but it just looks so darn cool. And you have 4 cool guitars that we'd like you to stop in and check out. And if you can't stop in and play them, certainly give me a call or take a look. There will be videos for all these guitars on the website, so take a look for those. So please, if you have more questions, send me an email, the phone. Better yet, stop in and give them a test drive. Thanks so much for your time. I appreciate it. And thanks for hanging out at the store with me for a few minutes. I'll look for you down the road.